Hello everyone, welcome back to more Terraria. Last time we made our start on our little base here and we went down into the underground for some very cool loot. We were extremely successful. We ended up coming out with pretty much full gold equipment besides the armor and these awesome roller skates which I am having an absolute blast with. Today I'm kinda aimless. I do want to do a few things in today's video. Namely, I do want to find the world's evil biome. So I say, let's not dilly-dally. Oh, maybe we should dilly-dally. It's nighttime after all. I have to say I've been playing a lot of the update in my off time, and I am... Oh, man. I forget how much I love this game until I play it again after a while. A few things I want to mention. I do apologise. I did have my... noise cancellation filter in the last video slightly over the top, and it was cutting some parts of my voice out. I have modified it slightly in this video and tried to get to the microphone a bit closer to my mouth so that I don't have to use as much noise cancellation, and so the noise cancellation doesn't really affect my voice too much. So I've literally just propped the microphone up on a cardboard box. You know, indie YouTuber stuff, you know, it happens. I really should get a bug net one of these days. There's some worms there. I haven't talked about fishing very much in this so far. Fishing can technically be done the moment you have access to the merchant NPC. By buying a bug net, you can fish in water with any fishing pole and any sufficient bait. And you can fish up a heck of a lot of items. Oh my goodness. Oh, mate, the new lighting is amazing. Wow, I've got like an aurora up in the background. Oh, mate, that's so awesome. Is that a snow hood? It is a snow hood. Yeah, we've got some frozen zombies here. I think stat-wise they're similar to the regular zombies. Yeah, look. Snow hood. I'll actually take that. We've got no armor right now, so that's actually quite a interesting drop to get. Just go fight these zombies off for a little bit. And I guess while I'm fighting these guys off, I guess I'll do the usual and say if you guys do enjoy this video, please leave a like down below and subscribe to the channel. I know it's cliche at this point for every YouTuber to say it, but it really does mean a lot. In here we have some shiverthorn. I'll grab some of that. We'll be making a herb farm at some point. Because another big mechanic in Terraria is brewing potions. Potions are kind of important in this game. They can be basically the deciding factor between you dying and losing in some battles. And they can have some very unique effects, like increasing your life regeneration, or straight up a flat thing to your defense. Oh my god! Okay, second piece of snow armor. Sorry to interrupt my train of thought here. I want to actually farm some of these guys to see if we can get the final piece. That'd be funny, wouldn't it? Anyway, what I was saying is that potions are important. If you're struggling in this game and you're not entirely sure why, try get yourself a little farm going and see what potions you can brew. We'll definitely be showing some of that later on in this video. Come on, give me... what's the one I'm missing? Snow pants. Oh god. Gotta be a bit careful here, though. Did I not bring health potions? Whoops. I forgot to bring health potions. Whoops. I was just going to the right side. Now I'm trying to kill these guys to see if I'll get the final piece of armor. I don't know what the chances are for the snow armor to drop. Snow armor is notable because it does give you one of the only sources of immunity to the frozen and chilled debuffs in the entire game. I think that warmth potions do give you immunity to it. I'm not 100% sure. I will put an annotation up on screen if I'm wrong about that. Ah, duplicate. Well, that's fine. I wasn't really expecting to get the final piece anyway. But 2 out of 3 pieces ain't bad, and it's actually semi-decent. Like, it's going to be better than what most armor we can make up to this point. So, yeah. Free armor, can't really complain about that. The nurse has arrived. I don't know if that happened in the last video. It has been a while since I recorded the last video. Nurse will heal you directly for money by talking to her and spending some gold. And you may have also noticed that she said she was waiting for a house. That means the NPCs has showed up, but there's no house for the NPC to live in. So what that means is if you build a house before the end of the day, the nurse, for example, will stay. But if you fail to do so, then she will leave at night time. So basically it's a time limit thing. And of course, it was only a matter of time. What do I have to lose? 90 silver? Okay. This is the Crimson biome. It's one of the 2 world evils that we saw on the world creation screen. And as you might imagine, this can be pretty dangerous going into it, so yeah, I'm kind of risking my life going here a little bit, but yeah, I kind of just wanted to showcase this biome because it's the only one we haven't shown yet in this video. Annoyingly, it does mean that if we look on the map, we kind of have 2 difficult biomes to cross to get to the ocean, which is kind of annoying. The prime mirrors here. The biggest thing you can do in the Crimson biome is just to like try and go as quickly as possible. This is the Corruption or Crimson Chasm. If you head down, it will lead you to the underground. The underground is where a lot of the Crimson stuff happens, basically. I won't be going down there because there's no reason for us to head down there at this current point in time. Just know there is some pretty easy to access free loot down there if you go and take some bombs to the Crimstone. I personally will not be taking advantage of it in this playthrough because I feel like I always do, and it would be nice to do something different for a little bit. I'm grabbing these vicious mushrooms because these are actually kind of annoying to get in large quantities, so definitely grab them when you see them. Let's see, we're already getting some monsters pile up. Yeah, like I said, the worst thing you can do in a difficult biome is to stall for too long. The way the game spawns enemies means that it heavily penalizes you staying in one spot. Basically, the longer you stay in... Oh my goodness. The longer you stay in one spot, the more opportunities the game will have to spawn enemies. So you definitely want to be extremely, extremely careful. Here we got a situation where we kind of have to fight the enemy. It might get a little bit hairy here, guys. I won't lie. Make use of our staff because it pierces enemies. Okay, we might have to make a run for it. Let's let this face monster go into the hole if we can, and then jump. There we go. I think they're stuck in there anyway. Try and get through. I have my roller skates, so I can try and go a bit quickly. Ooh. This here is... Oh my... This is high up. Fucking hell. Oh my goodness. I've never had a dungeon that spawns this high up. What the fuck? Yeah. I guess I kind of said what it is. Anyway, this is the dungeon. It's actually one of the new variants of dungeon that they added in a new update. Yes. Look how cool this place is. Here we have the old man. Come back at night if you wish to enter. Ooh. The dungeon is currently locked away. We cannot enter the dungeon by normal means, let's say. But with how high up this dungeon generated, we can probably head down a little bit. Let's see. There's a wooden chest there. The way the dungeon works is if you're below surface and you haven't defeated the master of this dungeon, which we will get to in a future video, you will basically be one-shotted by a dungeon guardian, which will do 9999 damage to you and will be invincible. So you could head a little bit down below the surface level, but no, the further you go, the more you're going to risk yourself. I think that's actually as far as I'm willing to go. If you had crazy luck so far and you've managed to acquire a depth meter accessory, you can visually see under your map the vertical position you are on the map and determine whether you should stop. We have another oasis here. I was thinking about where we're going to build our pylon bases, and to be honest, there's this oasis over here, but I think having access to the dungeon faster will be kind of nice. I haven't talked about pylons very much. Pylons can be bought from any of your villagers that live in a certain biome. When placed, they create a little network you can teleport between as long as you're within a certain number of tiles of the pylon. And I seriously recommend spreading your NPCs out as far as you can get so you have easy access to a lot of the world. Especially on large worlds where the worlds can be a bit annoying to traverse. I didn't really go over what we got in that chest. We got a shark bait, which is a pet, which is quite funny. And we have a trident. Trident is basically a stronger spear. I don't know if we found the spear yet. So we're back into the purity biome now. And it is windy, so we should see maybe some unique enemies. We have some more fallen trees. Oh, chest down here. Shoddy wooden boomerang. Ah. Oh. Slime is falling from the sky. Shit. I didn't think I'd get this so soon. Yeah, slime is falling. Right, so we've got to kind of lock in here a little bit. So about the pylons. You see, you can buy them from the NPCs here. Teleport to another pylon with 2 villages nearby. You can place 1 per type and in the matching biome. So you definitely want to get those set up eventually. I'm kind of worried about this, honestly. If you get one of these slime rains, I really do recommend you make yourselves a little bit of an arena. The best arenas you can make are just out of platforms, so don't worry about don't build them out of full blocks. You want full maneuverability up and down the platforms, basically. Slime rain can randomly occur once you have reached, I believe it's 140 HP. So basically, if you don't want the slime rain, make sure you don't go above 140, whatever it is. It is a good opportunity to get some gel, actually, so I'm not that worried about this. Now, I would recommend prepping this beforehand, but I kind of didn't really want to, I guess. I thought it would take too much time out of the video to build an arena for today, but I guess I kind of have to now. Okay, let's make use of our roller skates so we can kind of evade these slimes here. I recommend doing a double layer platform if you are playing on expert mode or higher. You may be curious as to why I am doing this. That is because... Oh god, I might be in a bit of danger here. We are currently in an opportunity where we may get a look at our first boss encounter. Oh my god, these slimes are kind of weak on their own, but when they're in a group, man, are they tough. Ow. It's actually a good thing that a nurse actually showed up, because we might have to use the nurse here. That should suffice for the thing. I actually just dropped my platforms. Right, go my minion. Kill them all. Right, we're gonna actually take one of these here. These, what's it called? The bottles. And we're gonna see if we can make some potions. We can make fuck all. That's lovely. I think that's because we don't actually have any water in these. Is there any water nearby? Sort of. I'm not completely confident we'll be able to make much in the way of useful potions, but it's worth a shot. Ow. Ow. I'll try to craft here, you fucks. Okay, there we go. Thank you. Leave me alone. There we go. We can make some potions here. We've got regeneration, iron skin. This trio here is very important. I'm gonna make a magic power potion. And a magic regen, actually. Yeah, I think I'm happy with that. Hopefully the NPCs can handle that slime invasion a little bit. We're just going to go ahead and just kill more of these guys. The more you kill, the closer you will get to the boss spawning. I have kind of noticed the fatal flaw with this loadout. It's kind of over-reliant on mana. And we don't have a lot of that right now. So we just got our first banner. Banners are obtained at milestones of defeating certain enemies. And what they do, you'll basically immediately be able to see the effects of this. They double your damage dealt to the enemies that you have banners against, and they half your damage taken. As you can imagine, that would be quite helpful when you're farming a certain type of enemy for a drop. Or just placing around for general protection of all the enemies around that spawn. Oh, there's a pinky up here. Pinkies are fairly rare. They're not really that rare in Slime Rain, because obviously there's loads of slimes around. Yeah, pinkies have a lot of health. They're quite small, so their hitbox is quite hard to hit. And they can drop a fair bit of money, so I definitely want to try and kill this pinky here. There we go. Also drops pink gel, which isn't that useful, but it is a material we can use. This is time limited. The Slime Rain will eventually go away, so we do only have a limited period of time to dispatch of enough slimes to warrant to gather the attention of their master. I should grab healing potions. I just remembered. While I'm doing this, actually, can I like make just leggings of any kind that gives me defense? I guess I can make those. You know what? We're gonna make some full fat healing potions. Or maybe these, restoration potions, maybe I'll make some of them. Restoration potions are actually one of the only uses for those pink gels. And they have, they're not quite as good as the full healing potions, but they do recover more HP. More HP. They do have a less cooldown, so if you need less healing but often, restoration potions might be the way to go. My god, let me fucking pass, for fuck's sake. Come on, man. Yes, here we go. King Slime has awoken. This is our first boss encounter. He has 3,570 HP, and he's gonna spawn kill me. Ooh. Okay, okay. Panic mode, panic mode. Okay, right. Oh, okay. King Slime is a very simple boss. He is slime after all. Fuck. That went well. King Slime is essentially a super buffed massive slime. He does two standard jumps, and then he'll do a small little jump after that. And shortly after, he'll do a massive jump before repeating the cycle. On expert mode and higher, he can also teleport to you, which can be extremely unforgiving, as you could clearly see in that gameplay there. Yeah. That went extremely well. The annoying thing is it doesn't even end the event, so we do have to still fight off these slimes for a little while. Thankfully though, we are amassing a large quantity of gel, which is always useful crafting material. Yeah, unfortunately my friends, boss fights on Master Mode can end extremely quickly if you just get a stroke of bad luck, and get used to it, it'll be happening a lot when you're playing on Master Mode. Yeah, unfortunately, King Slime just teleported and backed us into a corner, and basically almost spawn killed us at the start anyway. So, I think we were basically doomed to lose that anyway. But it does hurt a little bit, especially since I was planning to do the King Slime fight around this point in the game anyway. Maybe we'll give it another try at the end of this episode, while we haven't got all these slimes going around. All bosses can be spawned. Some bosses can occur naturally through regular gameplay, but some of them do have their own spawning items you can craft. King Slimes is fairly easy to craft. You need just a bunch of gel and a crown, because he is a king after all. Ah, that didn't take very long. Slime has stopped falling from the sky. Nice. I'd say that's fairly eventful. We did get 2 of the banners, which is nice. I mean, you found a pinky. It does leave a bit of a bad taste in your mouth, though, doesn't it, ladies and gentlemen? I'll tell you guys what. Let's do a bit more preparation, then let's see if we can actually do this thing for real. First thing I'd like to do is actually chop these trees down so the visibility on the arena is a little bit better. Not that it really matters. Alright, let's put some stuff away, and then maybe we just go head back into the caves for a short blip. Let's save the restoration potions for bosses, 'cause I think they'd be quite useful for bosses. Let's see, let's maybe make an enchanted boomerang. There we are, we just turned that wooden boomerang we picked up into an enchanted one. That would give us a better option to use when we don't have any magic available, which is quite limited in the early game. I mean, I guess we could also make an extra mana star now. So let's do that. We're now on 80 maximum mana. I might actually turn on... where is it? Where you guys can see the mana without me hovering over it. That might be quite useful when we're doing boss fights, so you guys just have more info, I guess. I haven't really gone on about the UI styles yet. Yeah, there's a lot of different styles. Fancy's the default. There's also Fancy 2, which shows your life. Bars, which is my preferred. I like the health bars. And Classic is the appearance of the health before the 1.4 update. And there's also different mini-map borders. I think I might shift these throughout the playthrough, just to do something different to look at. Default is obviously the default. So yeah, there's a little bit of UI customization. And if you don't fancy what Terraria has to offer in terms of customizing your visuals, there is a resource packs system and Steam Workshop, so feel free to do with this game how you wish. Okay, so plan is, we're kind of a bit lacking in the equipment department. We only have the 2 climbing claws and shoe spikes, so I think it'd be a good idea to head back into the cave we were at last time. Maybe with a spelunk potion or 2 if we have them. Or 3. I'll take 2 just so we have 1 to spare. And we'll go on a little bit of a scavenge. Not really for ores, but mainly for chests. Let's pop the spelunk potion now. I think that we didn't have a spelunk potion when we went through here before, so we might actually be able to spot some new things. Like this heart crystal over here we never would have found. Look at that. Honestly, this pickaxe kind of feels a bit slow. I won't lie. There we are, that's a life crystal. Oh, do I want to use this life crystal, or do I want to craft it into a little thing? Life crystals are also a crafting material, as you can see in the tooltip. So, yeah, I'm almost wondering if this one should be saved back. I think 200 HP should be enough for the early game. I think people do rush to the maximum health amount a bit early. Is this diamonds here? Yes, it is diamonds, no way! Diamonds are the rarest of the gem types, so just straight up finding a vein of it is honestly kind of cool. I don't know how I didn't spot that before, but... Oh, we didn't head to the right here. Let's see what's over on to the right side. There's a life crystal up there. Oh, that's heading into the snow biome. Do I really want to go to the snow biome? Do I? Well, snow biome can have some unique loot. Oh, a snowflakes! No, we fell down the hole. We might despawn. Yeah, snowflakes is a kind of red. I mean, they drop a nice craft material that can be used to make some weaponry and equipment, so... definitely kill them if you see them. He's gonna fall down the hole again, isn't he? Oh, you son of a bitch. Flinxes take a hell of a lot of knockback, so they are kind of annoying to fight. Okay, this might get a bit hairy here in a little minute. I think I saw a spiky slime up top, so... Oh yes, I definitely saw a spiky slime. Oh shit. Spiked slimes are extremely dangerous, so be very careful. How much did he drop? 2. Oh yeah, I've noticed a very big... This is a very big issue, actually. The fact that we just kind of only really have one good ranged option, and then when we're out of mana, we kind of just out forever. There's 3 of these fuckers now! Are you kidding? You know what? Hold this bomb. My Finch knocked them out of the way. Are you kidding? My Finch literally saved them from death. Okay. That one's dead. Okay, I might be able to take one of them on my own. One-on-one, I might be able to manage taking this guy. There we go. We didn't really quite get to see how strong those guys are. Their spiked attack can freeze you in place, making you unable to move, dodge, use items, use health potions. Yeah, in short, they're kind of busted. They only spawn in expert mode and higher difficulty, so if you're playing on classic, you don't have to worry about them at all. They just simply won't spawn. There's another life crystal. I see no reason why we can't use that one. But I guess, yeah, we'll save the other one for the crafting recipe that I'm thinking of. And that's a cyan beetle over on the left. That's a rare enemy. Well, the game considers it a rare enemy. I'm not sure whether that's a lot of truth in that. I feel like I see them fairly often, but whatever. There's a crimson altar down there. That might be a good thing to remember. Ooh. Underground ice house. Let's see what's in it. Oh yes, perfect. Blizzard in a bottle. I was hoping we'd find one of these. There's several accessories that are allows you to give double jumps, and Blizzard in the bottles is one of the best ones. We also have deer things. Someone's deer club. So this is another boss spawning item that we won't be using for a little bit. So yeah, just know that deer clubs is a crossover with Don't Starve Together. And yeah, I've never played that game, so I wouldn't know in what context Deer Clops is in that game, but we will be doing that at some point, maybe in the not-so-distant future. We are kind of in a bit of a pickle here, aren't we? You know, when in doubt, just bring your sword out. It does sufficient knockback to keep the enemies at bay. Let's see if we can't get the snowflakes, though. Oh god. Ow, that's a lot of damage. Leave me alone. I didn't do nothing wrong, man. I'm just trying to explore, bruh. God, he keeps getting knocked back a ridiculous amount. Oh god. You don't take knockback on the other hand, Jesus. Okay, you're almost dead, you're almost dead, you're almost dead. Okay. Oh, lovely. That's what I like to see. Get me out of here. Get me up here. Okay, thank you. Off I go. We have 4 Flinksfur? This is why these minecart tracks are really good. You can kind of just coast along them and just see what you could spot with like a spelunker potion along the way. Oh, that is a spider cave up there with a cheeky life crystal, and there's actually a webbed chest up here. So what I'm going to do, I don't want to dilly-dally around too much, but I kind of want to... No, I will actually try and grab this, actually. Here we are. Web Slinger is a... Oh, God. Oh, my goodness. Web Slinger is a grappling hook, akin to the one we made. I don't know if this one's actually better than the one we already have, but it does have more than one grapple point, so I'll definitely take that. And we've got some other bits and pieces as well. Oh, what's the snowflakes? Yeah, we definitely should be killing the snowflakes. If you're having trouble and you want to actually grind the snowflakes out, which you probably would do if you're doing a summon-focused playthrough, is Flinxes spawn way more commonly on blocks that are not native to the ice biome, including placed ore blocks, blocks on top of the abandoned houses. You can also just find them if you are skirting the boundaries of the ice biome, and they spawn on stone blocks and dirt blocks. I seem to be discovering them just fine though. We're on 5 at the moment. I don't remember off the top of my head how much it is to make the thing I want to make. Oh god. No! No, it's going to fall down to where that spiky slime is. No! Oh god, oh god, oh god. This is bad, this is bad, this is bad, this is bad. Ooh, get me out of here, get me out of here. Okay, ooh. Right. Ooh. That could have been horrifying. Okay, Wonder Sparking does no knockback, so it's actually pretty good for taking this guy out. Only one? We're getting really bad luck with the Flinksfur drops. Usually... Alright, let's see if we can dynamite these guys. Come on. Oh! Oh yes! Haha! Fucking losers. That was a perfect use of a dynamite. Okay, we're on 9 flinks for. I think that's actually enough to make what I want to make. Whether we have the gold to do so, though, is another question. So maybe if we see some other gold, we should pick some up. There's another chest down there. Mushroom biome. This thing goes on for a long time. Sometimes these minecart tracks can actually be fairly short, but this one clearly isn't. Let's actually use this life crystal here. Show me the money. What do we got? Come on. Let me through. There we go. Extractivator. I'll take it. I don't know if we already have one. But I'll definitely take it. Unfortunately, that's not one of the biome exclusives. Which is kind of a shame. Ooh. That's the end of the minecart track. Do you reckon I can detonate this explosives and then have it not kill me? I know, I'm feeling dangerous today. Oh, yes! Ha ha ha! You won't get me this time. And there's a house just below. I just saw it off screen, so let's just drop some dynamite down. Let's make it a little bit easy for ourselves. We are. Oh, delivered us a life crystal too. What have we got? Oh, yes! Oh, you give me flurry boots now? Oh, mate. Gravitation potion allows the control of gravity as well. Oh, yes! Flurry boots allow the wearer to run super fast. This is basically a game changer if it wasn't for the, the, roller skates. It basically allows you to enter a sprint. I can't really show it off very well here because, you know, we're in a cave. So, you know, there's not really very many situations where we could enter sprinting in here, but yeah, wow. Actually, there's one way I can show it off. I can just do this. You saw it there a little bit there. You can, yeah, keep your momentum. Oh my god, momentum going. A lot better with these because you just keep the speed. Yes. So just to recap, early game you want your double jump. Ideally, you want a boots accessory and a grappling hook. Once you have those, you're basically set for pretty much any adversary that comes your way in the near future. Oh, I forgot about the traveling merchant. No! Ah, it's okay. I'm sure we'll have plenty more opportunities to see what the traveling merchant has to offer. But it does stink a little bit that I forgot about him. And, yeah. Flare gun. Okay. I'll take the other Spelunker potion. Vampire pendant. I mean, that's one of the new accessories for hurt sound. I'll take the flare gun, actually. Even though the flare gun's kind of a bit of a meme weapon. It gets to the point where you struggle to know what to drop. Oh my holy snowflakes! Oh my god! This is what I meant by they spawn a little bit more frequently if you just skirt the boundaries of the ice biome. Wow, oh god. Don't kill me, please. I come in peace. Oh my god. I actually don't come in peace because I'm actually murdering them, but... Look, they're hostile to me. Ooh! 3 things for 4, 5. Ow. It's a bit of a health potion there. Oh! That's lovely. Was that a snowball launcher? It is a snowball launcher. That's funny. Snowball launchers launch snowballs. That's should be fairly obvious, but you know, I thought I had to mention it anyway for some reason. You feel an evil presence watching you is a boss spawn message. There are a few of them in the game. Not every boss has one. I won't be doing this because I don't feel like I am prepared enough for... No. I mean, we saw what happened with King Slime. And I think we can still do King Slime. It's just, this boss is one up from King Slime, and I'm not confident about my ability to take him down right now. So, as long as you stay in the caves, the boss won't spawn. So, you don't have to do it. It's not required. I'm going to grab some of this gold here. So I know there's another minecart. I just want to quickly see what's up here. Can I please get up here? There we go. I love Featherfall potions, by the way. Just in the early game, when your movement options are fairly limited, you just get a floatier jump. Aha, I see a life crystal, I see a water chest. You know, always check these biomes, man. The glowing mushrooms are genuinely some of the best avenues for loot in the entire game. Here he comes. And he's dead just like that. Okay, oh, be careful, be careful, be careful. Don't want to die yet, don't want to die yet. A breathing reed. We're kind of running low on space here. Sure, let's just... What do I do? Oh, I chucked that around the floor. We already have a sandcastle bucket at home. I don't need a second one. I know you could sell it, but whatever. Breathing reed is just not that useful. It doesn't craft into anything, so I don't actually think I'll take it. Okay, we've got to be a little bit careful here. Just focus on the enemies. We don't want to die. There's an undead miner over there. What's a potion of protection? No way! No way, you got a bone pickaxe! Give me that. So, bone pickaxe is essentially just a faster gold pickaxe, and it's a fairly rare drop from the undead miner enemy, so... Wow. This just keeps getting better and better. There's a potion of return on the floor here. I'm actually going to use this. Oh, that's right. Hello. Yeah, what do I do about you? I don't exactly want to fight you yet. Crap. You know what? Let's just, there's no harm in trying. Oh, good. Eye of Cthulhu has obviously a little bit more health than the King Slime, and spawn servants of Cthulhu that do minimal damage and only really act to shield the real Eye of Cthulhu from damage. Oh my god, get hit by the star, please. Oh, imagine that. Yeah, so differences between classic and expert mode. In expert mode, the Eye of Cthulhu is much more agile. And can do some crazy fast dashes in comparison to the classic mode variant. I would recommend having at least 300 HP to fight her if you're playing on master mode. I say her, but I don't actually know what the canonical is. It's a fucking eyeball. Does it even have a gender? I don't fucking know. Oh. If I can get a star to fall on the Eye of Cthulhu, then I might actually be able to do this. Although, that being said, the Featherfall potion is doing its work. So is the Wonder Sparking, to be honest. Oh, no. There is loads and loads of stars falling. Is it not meteor shower, what's it called? Shooting star night? I don't see any shooting stars in the sky. Rarely you can sometimes have shooting star nights, which make the stars fall from the sky more frequently. Definitely a great time to go farm those if you need them. Oh god. Oh, come on. Oh. We're actually doing remarkably well without preparations. Yeah, I forgot that if you leave the if you leave at any point, I will still spawn in until the next morning. Okay. So we're at second phase here. Oh, that was so unfortunate. Second phase, the Eye of Cthulhu show its mouth in the eyeball. I don't know. I don't really want to think about it. Come on. Oh, that was close. Basically, its attack goes way up, but its defenses come pretty much all the way down. Here you're seeing the expert mode Eye of Cthulhu bonus. That is the super fast dashes. So be very careful about that. Come on. You see how important these boots are for mobility, especially in expert mode. You can probably get away with it on classic mode without having them, but you definitely want one in this. Come on! Oh, that was so close to hitting him as well. Oh god. Use grow skates maybe? Get a bit of extra speed? Okay. It looks like it's like starting to turn daytime, which I'm slightly worried about. Bosses can despawn at daytime. This is one of the bosses that can despawn at daytime. Okay, we're getting a little bit in a hairy situation. As the boss gets lower on health, we do... okay, I can't even think right now. As I've gets lower on health, it does more damage and moves faster. Okay, oh, my boomerang's not coming back to me. But you know what? Just... it gets harder here. Okay. Oh, please die. Oh, that'd be so good. Please die. I'm a magic, man. Oh! Please die. Yes! Let's go! Oh, mate. Oh, that got close at the end there. I didn't see what HP I was on when I did the final blow, but I knew I was one hit away from death. Ooh, that's a bit of a rush of adrenaline. I have not struggled with that fight in a very long time. Wow. I'm just gonna go quickly put this stuff away before we go ahead and go and loot that. Oh my goodness me. Look how many stars there are. It must be a shooting star night with how many there are on the ground. Look at this, look. I'm just going to go ahead and collect some of these. Let's go claim our bounty. If you're playing in expert mode, the boss will drop a treasure bag. Otherwise, the boss will just drop its regular loot. If you're playing on Master Mode, you'll get the 0x33's Aviators. It's a vanity item. Great for impersonating streamers. So obviously this is a streamer item. And in Master Mode, you get a Relic. These are basically just a fancier version of the trophies that you can get in every mode. And they will always drop. I would like to make a podium for these, but for now we can just sort of display it here. Look at that! Ooh, let's open our goodie bag, shall we? Boom! Okay. Crimtain Ore is the next step up from... what's it called? Gold and Platinum. We got some Crimson Seeds, so we can freely grow our own Evil Biome if we so wish. Some Unholy Arrows, we've got Eye of Cthulhu Mask, you know what else for that arm? Oh, yes. And this thing, Shield of Cthulhu. I have kind of mixed opinions on the Shield of Cthulhu. It's a great accessory, and I will be equipping it. Shield of Cthulhu, when you get it, can basically... You can equip it and set it and forget it for almost the entire game. It gives you a dash that you can double tap a direction to use, and it is honestly kind of amazing for the point you get it in. You can go straight into your running animation from a standstill, and you can like turn around like this really quickly. The only other thing I don't like about it is you bounce off enemies when you collide with it. This can be both a blessing and a curse in disguise simultaneously. It can especially suck because the range for enemies bouncing off your shield is slightly bigger than your player's hurt box. And so when you're trying to perform a kind of precise dash to try and dodge something, you can sometimes just bounce off and it'll mess you up. Overall, I think it helps you more than it hurts you. It's definitely worth equipping for the extra mobility. And yeah, judging by the tooltip there, this is expert mode exclusive. Expert mode bosses have exclusive drops, some of which are not very useful and some of which are very, very useful. Oh, wow. I actually lost my voice a little bit towards the end there. Kind of stressing out a little bit. I thought I was going to lose. We'll just stack some of this away for now. What can we actually do here for now? I'm going to make some gold bars, and then that should allow us to make Flink Staff. There we go. This is one of the things I actually wanted to make. We're going to actually be saying goodbye to our little Finch here. I do apologise, little Finchy. You've been a very good help. But in comes our pet Flinks. Oh, yes. We're getting geared up now. And we're also going to make some crimtane bars. I made 19 of them. Let's see. So we can make a better fishing pole, which I may actually do at some point. Ooh, tendon bow I'm very tempted by. Bloodlust cluster. I mean, Blood butcher would be an upgrade. It is 10. Vasculash would actually be a pretty big improvement over the cobwhip here that I've been using previously. I've got to make a decision here. Oh, if I just had one more crimtane bar, I'd be able to make this and the bow. Okay, you know what? Let's compromise and let's make a blood butcherer and a tendon bow. So we get a better sword. Yeah, better sword. And we have a bow option now, which I think will be better than the boomerang. You saw in that fight there that the boomerangs do have to, if you are traveling quite fast, they do have to make their way back to you, which can be kind of annoying in those situations. We're also going to make a golden crown. Because if we managed Eye of Cthulhu, let's see if we can do the King's Crown. And, you know what? I think I may just leave that return portal there for the next episode. Those return portals stay there until you log out of the game. I didn't really explain what the Potion of Return did, actually, because I was so focused on Eye of Cthulhu. They're like recall potions, except they create a portal where you come out of the recall, and you can head back to where you recalled from. So any point, we can head back to this cave, maybe in the next episode. It does mean I'll have to record this one and the next one in tandem, which I don't mind, because it just means I get to play more of this awesome game. Right, let's make some potions. We didn't need them in the Eye of Cthulhu fight, but there is actually a lot of, like, minions and stuff in the King Slime fight that can sometimes screw you over a little bit, so I want to make sure we are adequately prepared. Maybe we even eat one of these apples to give us a little minor improvements buff. Right, now, where was, like, the closest Crimson Altar? There was one down here. Where was that one? There it is. That's actually not very far. We can go down to that one and recraft it. A lot of the boss summoning items do require you to make a, what's it called? It require you to go down to the Crimson/Demon Altar and craft them. And they cannot be moved, so you have to go and seek them out manually. Right, here we have our Demon Altar. I said I'd remember it for later, and I certainly did. Right, Slime Crown. Used to require 99 gel, but thankfully was nerfed to 20. I don't know why it was ever that expensive. Oh right, the entire reason I was saving this heart crystal back was because if we simply make some chains, we can hang it off of a lantern. This is similar to a campfire, and it will increase your life regen when placed nearby, except its effect is slightly stronger, and it stacks with the campfire too. I'm also going to make a star in a bottle. This is basically the same thing for mana regeneration, which will probably help, considering that 2 of my weapons are magic weapons. So, yeah, essentially I recommend just going to the center of any arena you have and placing them down. Like so. Now, no matter where we are in the arena, we'll have the buff. Yeah, let's see if we can do this thing. I have a little bit more confidence now. We are still going to take the same amount of damage, but I don't know. Let's see if we can do it. Go on, man. We should be able to do this. Should is the word that carries the most weight here. How much damage do you do? I kind of don't want to see how much damage you do, because I know the moment I test that, it's going to screw me over. Let's make sure our minions are focused on the King Slime itself. When you see the King Slime do its transforming animation, I do recommend you basically just grapple out of the way from where you were. Sometimes the King Slime does seem to just teleport for no reason, which is kind of annoying. Oh god, there we go. Use our new tendon bow. Honestly, the Wonder Sparking, with it being a weapon you can obtain so early, it's kind of carrying. Honestly, Wonder Sparking might be the way for it. Oh god. 73 is damage he does. Honestly, that's fine as long as he doesn't do that stupid stuff. Yeah, definitely keep an eye on what the King Slime decides to do. To give you a little bit of a listen to the new music there, new in the update. A lot of the bosses got new music. Before the update, this boss just used the same boss 1 music that the Eye of Cthulhu did. Okay, we're almost here, almost done. Come on. Come here. There we go. Yes. 2 bosses in 1 video, guys. I didn't think I'd be doing both today. My plan was to just do the King Slime, but the Eye of Cthulhu kind of forced my hand a little bit there, so... yeah, but double the bosses means double the excitement for you guys, so that'll be good. This guy was trapped in there. Well, he wasn't visually trapped in there, there's just some ninja guy, but this guy also came from him. This is one of the town pets you can obtain. There is several in this game. I think there's like, I honestly want to say there's probably more pets in the game than NPCs now at this point. Pets are special because they do count as an NPC proper for the purposes of housing, but you can move them in with NPCs, so you don't have to make separate houses for the pets. You can move them in with other people. Let's place down our relics here. Let's place it up here. It'd be nice to maybe have it in order, in which order we defeat the bosses in, which I think would be quite cool. Right, let's open our goodie bag. So you got a ninja shirt and ninja pants. These are part of a armor set that you can obtain. If we wanted to get the full set, we'd have to kill the King Slime again, which I guess maybe we could do, actually. Increased critical strike chance is quite good for the early game, because flat damage buffs are kind of hard to come by in the early games, so having increased critical strike is actually quite helpful. And the set bonus being 20% increased movement speed is very helpful. As I have demonstrated in this video very clearly, that movement speed is very, very good. I don't even know why I struggled with the King Slime that first fight. I guess I was just unprepared and got kind of unlucky. We have a solidify here. This is a crafting station used specifically to make stuff with gel. If I just place this down, you'll be able to see we can make a slime spear, a slime whip. Somewhere around here there'll also be slime blocks. Yeah, slime blocks, pink slime blocks. You get one of those for free in Skyblock, so that's an easy way you can get an early game weapon if you're playing that. Another item we got, the Royal Gel is the expert mode exclusive drop for the King Slime, and it basically makes slimes become friendly. Very simple description there. Since we have a free slot, I may as well equip it. There's no reason we shouldn't, as we've got a free slot. I don't think this is that use. It is very niche use. I think it disables itself, by the way, if you're fighting King Slime, so you can't use this on King Slime and be able to kill it for free, but it does pacify those spiky slimes I was on about earlier, and that alone is honestly probably worth the equipment slot, to be honest. Oh, I accidentally used the slimy saddle, so I guess we'll talk about this. Slimy saddle, you can equip as a mount. In this case, it would replace our roller skates that we've already obtained. And there he is. He's kind of cool. He has a very high jump, and also a very much increased terminal velocity. So if you're heading down somewhere, you know, you can use this. You can also bounce bounce off of enemies like that, or get off of critters. It's quite fun. As probably the easiest to obtain mount in the entire game, it's kind of cool. I will be keeping my roller skates though, because who doesn't love the roller skates, man? And finally, we got the slime gun. Slime gun's just silly. You can shoot your NPCs with it. It does have a niche utility use where it inflicts the debuff and it makes your creatures take more damage from fire, which I don't know, might be useful, maybe? I don't know. I've never really done that, so I cannot attest to whether that's actually very useful or not. Well, I think that does it for today's video. We took down 2 whole bosses in this video, and we got a heck of a lot more geared up. If you guys did enjoy this video, please leave a like down below and subscribe to the channel. It really helps out a lot. And until then, I'll see you guys in the next video. Goodbye.